I hear a lot of people say they're waiting to buy a home until fill in the blank. There's plenty of excuses and reasons not to buy a house, and some of them may be valid. But the thing that I see that doesn't make a lot of sense is I don't see a lot of changes happening to get rid of those excuses to be able to buy a home. For example, let's say you want to pay off some debts before you buy a home. That's a valid excuse. Totally makes sense to get some of those debts paid down. It'll make making your monthly payment easier. But I hear people say that, and then I still see them eating out every day. I see them buying new clothes, buying new video games, getting the new iPhone all the time. And they're just not trying to aggressively pay off those debts to get them set up to actually be able to buy a home. They're making the minimum payment on it, and they're just waiting till eventually it gets paid off for them to buy a home. But if they're really serious about buying a home, what they should do instead is get very aggressive about paying off that debt so that they're ready to buy sooner. Because if you get into the market now and your payments say $2,500 a month, then in a few years when the payments go up to $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 a month for the same home, then you have a huge advantage with so much lower of a payment than everybody else that's getting in years later. Now, it is a sacrifice in the short term. It might be more than what your rent is, but long term, if you're getting in now and having that lower monthly payment, it stays for 30 years. Even if you don't stay in the home for 30 years, say you stay in it for 5, 10 years, you still have equity to help you buy the next home, and it'll keep your monthly payment lower because you have more equity coming from this one to roll into the next one. Figure out what it is that's stopping you from buying a home and fix that problem. Be aggressive with it so that you don't have to wait 5 years, 10 years, and end up trying to get in at a much higher price.